This story is about Mount Rushmore secrets. Please subscribe and like, please.
As the first light of dawn crept over the horizon, I decided to take a break and stretch my legs. I walked around the base of Mount Rushmore, taking in the majesty of this natural wonder. The carvings seemed to take on a new significance in the early morning light, their subtle beauty almost hypnotic. I felt a sense of awe wash over me as I gazed up at the towering faces of Washington, Jefferson, and Lincoln. Their granite eyes seemed to gaze out at me, their expressions a testament to the weight of history. As I walked, the cool morning air rustled my hair, and the scent of pine trees wafted up from the surrounding landscape. I breathed deeply, feeling the freshness of dawn fill my lungs. The world seemed full of possibility, and I felt a sense of excitement and trepidation as I contemplated the secrets that lay hidden beneath Mount Rushmore's surface. As the sun continued its ascent, I found myself drawn back to the carvings. I had to know what they meant, and I was determined to uncover their secrets. I returned to my magnifying glass, scrutinizing the symbols with newfound intensity. The patterns and connections I had noticed earlier began to make more sense, and I started to piece together a narrative. As the morning wore on, I became increasingly absorbed in my research. I forgot about the world around me, lost in the intricacies of ancient languages and cryptic codes. Time itself seemed to bend and warp as I became one with the mystery. But as noon approached, I knew it was time to refuel and take a break. I left my magnifying glass and notes behind, promising myself that I would return to the carvings as soon as I had eaten and rehydrated. I wandered off into the nearby woods, searching for a clearing to lay down my blanket. As I ate, the scent of wildflowers wafted up from the nearby meadow, and I felt a sense of peace wash over me. The world seemed full of beauty and wonder even as I grappled with the complexities of Mount Rushmore's secrets. After lunch, I returned to my blanket and pulled out a book of photographs. I spent the afternoon poring over images of the monument's construction, fascinated by the sheer scale and complexity of it all. I learned about the sculptor Gutzon Borglum's vision and the years of painstaking work that had gone into creating this masterpiece. As the sun began to set, I felt a sense of reverence wash over me. I realized that Mount Rushmore was more than just a collection of carvings. It was a testament to the power of human creativity and perseverance. And as I gazed up at the granite faces, I felt a sense of awe at the sheer scale and complexity of it all. As night began to fall, I returned once more to the carvings. The stars twinkled above, and the wind whispered secrets in my ear. I felt a sense of connection to the monument, as if I was part of a larger story that was still unfolding. As I examined the carvings, I began to notice subtle changes in the symbols. They seemed to be shifting, rearranging themselves in response to some unknown force. I felt a thrill of excitement, knowing that I was on the cusp of uncovering a deeper truth. The hours passed, and I found myself lost in the mystery. The symbols seemed to be calling out for me, demanding that I decipher their secrets. And as the night wore on, I became one with the mystery, lost in a world of ancient languages, cryptic codes, and abstract designs. In the end, it was not just a matter of uncovering the secrets hidden beneath Mount Rushmore's surface. It was a journey of self-discovery, a quest to understand the mysteries that lay hidden within myself. And as the sun began to rise once more, I knew that the secrets would remain with me, etched into the very fabric of my being. As I stood at the edge of Mount Rushmore, the darkness of night enveloped me like a shroud. The wind whispered secrets in my ear, and I felt a sense of awe wash over me as I gazed up at the towering faces of Washington, Jefferson, and Lincoln. Their granite eyes seemed to gaze out at me, their expressions a testament to the weight of history. I had always been fascinated by the mysteries hidden within this iconic monument, and as a time traveler, I had the privilege of uncovering its secrets. The carvings that adorned the monument's surface seemed to be calling out for me, demanding that I decipher their secrets. And as I stood there, the weight of centuries seemed to bear down upon me.